Yo, good morning. Good morning. We are looking at IWM today. We've had a massive gap up pre-market on some more news, but now we're giving it all back. So we are looking at getting short on the first tap of the 13 EMA. Massive gap up in the morning. And now we're literally giving it all back. Our goal is going to be hitting the previous day high zone. That's going to be our target. But we want to see how it reacts to this 13 EMA here. Look at this. Look at this downtrend. We gave it all back. Look at this big move all pre-market. And now we just gave it all back. So we got a lot of room to previous day high. So that's going to be our first target. So a lot of room, small risk if we get this 13 EMA tap. Nice little bear flag forming here. So that's going to be our first short setup here. 13 EMAs being respected the whole time. So, all right, I'm going to start right here with 6 contracts. Okay, you can see our target zone is going to be the previous day high. And we're just following the trend. Now we're not going to be taking any off until about low of day. We'll take a little bit off. But I mean, look at the run rate we got here. We got a lot of room down. So I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see how it goes here. I don't want to be too quick with my scales. I want to let this thing flow a little bit here. I'll take off 3 at new lows. Somewhere around here if we can get it. Let's watch the chart though. We can see here we got a little bit of support right here, but I don't think we should be able to take any off till, like, this is all such a low volume area. Look at the low volume area right here. So I think we can really realistically start thinking about de-risking around here. So let's see how it goes. Love the look of this though. Good looking setup. Nice little bear flag forming. Still above all-time highs, previous day highs, so this is going to be our target zone here. Now we want to see this thing flow over. We want to see it roll over. There'll probably be a little bit of games, kind of like here. And then we want to see the next leg down. IWM is the weakest out of the 3 today. So every morning we come here and we always want to look at what the 3 indices are doing. This is my game plan. I'm looking at IWM, Qs, SPY every day. And I'm looking at which one's the cleanest, which one's the strongest, and which one's the weakest. And if I'm looking to go long or short on either, I'm picking the strongest or the weakest out of them. That's always what I'm doing, because I've done in the past where I've just, picked anything that looked okay and just reviewing that, it's like, no, that's not the play. The play is to look at which one's the weakest or the strongest and go with that one. Not just any one of the 3. And IWM is the weakest. Like, I mean, look at this. It just gave it all back. So likely we're going to hit this zone first, and then previous day high should get tested here. That's my game plan today. So let's see. See if we can hit that first target point. Let's explode past those lows. And as soon as we get this alarm ticking, we'll take off half. We want to take out this low here because seeing here, we just got past that demand zone. So that's really good. But we did have a big bounce right here. So I do want to be able to pass these lows to be able to see the next spot down. All right, let's pass these lows here. Let's get past these lows. And I'll start de-risking a little bit at new lows. But I mean, like, the risk to reward here is crazy, right? Like, we're risking this much to get a 7.6 R at the end of all this. So really good risk to reward. I want to see these lows get taken out for some scales. Take just one off at these lows just because they're holding. Just one. 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 6 contracts here. Just at the lows. Just because always want to take something off at the lows. Looking good. I like it. I like it a lot. And then I'll take off 75% at this alarm right here. So this alarm here is going to be 3.7R on our money. Really good risk to reward. Really good. So we're risking $1 to make $3.75. This is going to be our first de-risk spot. 75%. We just need to break through these lows. I think once these lows get breaking, it should start flowing a lot better. Just some support here. All right, let's see what happens. I want to get past these lows, and I want to hear my alarm. I want to hear my alarm before I start taking anything off. Once we break these lows, I believe it's going to flow a lot better. But since we're bouncing off this low this many times, we're showing a little bit of support. So there we go. There's that low broken. Let's see if we can get some flow. I want to hear my alarm. I want to hear my alarm. Get a little bit of flowing action here. Take one more at these lows just because we're bouncing off the lows. So I just want to take one more off. So we got 4 left. So we'll take half off at that next alarm. So far going good. See if we can tag that alarm. Let's get past these lows and stay past these lows. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. I like that. Let's go. Let's hit our alarm. And we'll take off half as soon as that alarm dings. Let's see what happens. That's a really nice candle. I like that candle a lot. Really strong candle. That should show a little bit more force. There we go. Beautiful. Let's hear that alarm. Bang. Bang. Nice alarm. Okay. Waiting for a second. Just in case this thing wants to flow on me hard. Let's see. Let's see. That's looking good. Come on, baby. Flow for me. Flow for me. Give it a nice push down. See if she can push down for us here. Let's see if she can push down for us. There we go. Let's get a nice push down. Strong push. There we go. Let's go. Let's get that push. Let's take out that 2. Let's take out that 2. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that. Hit that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit more flow. A little bit more flowing action here. That was really nice, man. Really nice. We're going to be getting close to our previous day high zone, but we're still holding our 2 contracts. That was really nice. Beautiful action, man. That was nice. Love it. Love it. Beautiful setup. We recognize the weakest one of the day. We recognize what the EMAs were doing. And we just followed the trend. We saw which EMA was, pulling all the weight basically. And we just followed that same exact structure all the way down. So it's just a good way to recognize what's happening on the chart and picking the right one, right? Before, I used to not be able to pick the right one. I would just pick any one of the 3 of the Qs, the IWM, or the SPY. But being able to recognize which one out of the 3 is the weakest and the cleanest is an edge. You have to be able to recognize which one's the cleanest and the strongest or the weakest. Looking to take maybe one more off here pretty quick. See what happens with this candle. I want this thing to flip red and give me new lows, but if it starts surging on me, I'm going to take one more off. I do think this is going to hit previous day highs, so I do want to hold for that move. We still got some room, but I mean, we hit 3.7R on our money. Like, just a beautiful trade, man. Actually more. Like, almost 5R on our money. Like, what a beautiful setup, right? Beautiful setup. We recognize which EMA is doing all the work today. Clearly the 13. Once we had that EMA cross, it was all the 13. And this is typically what we look for on a reversal trade. We want to see that cross, and then we aim for the 200 and then below, whatever the next zone is below. So we had the EMA cross. I didn't catch this because it's all pre-market, but I noticed that the 13 is following its way down all the way, right? And this is the weakest one of the day. So yeah, that was good stuff, man. That was really nice.
Order filled.
One more off here, and then the rest will go break even. Let's see if this 13 rejects again. Let's see what happens at this 13 if we can flow down here to the previous day high zone. That's what I'm going to be holding for. I'm going to be holding for that previous day high zone. But I'm also not giving any back. So if this goes break even on me, then I'm stopping out. So it's going to be somewhere around here. I'll stop out on the rest. See if this runner can make it down a previous day high zone. That'd be pretty sweet if we can do that. If we can hit it all the way down here, oh man, that'd be sick. 7.77R on our trade. That would be crazy. What a sick setup that was today. What a sick setup that was. Love it. Now, I want this 13 to hold, or I'm selling the rest. I want this 13 to hold, just like it always did, all day. The second it doesn't, then you know the trend is going to be not intact anymore. This 13's got to hold. Let's see a classic rejection off that 13, and we'll ride it to previous day high. Or we stop out break even. Classic though. Classic trade. But it's come down a lot. So it's come down a lot. It's come down like $5 on IWM, so could see a bounce easily. But if we break these lows, then we're going to see previous day high. That's what I think is going to happen here. So another 13 EMA reaction here, which is again following the history of this trade today, of the chart. So let's see if it just follows that trend all day until it goes to previous day high. Then if it does, then that would be quite the sick trade today. But it's come down a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if it bounces, to be honest. Hasn't even tapped the 48, so could always just go to the 48 and then continue down, but I'm not going to stick around for that. I will not be sticking around to see the 48. My stop's like right here. Breaking this 13, like around here, I'm going to get out. Man, this trade was like as smooth and headache free as it gets. As soon as we got in, we were green. Like the second we clicked that button, we were green. So that was nice. Love it when there's no headaches, no drawdown. It's always nice. All right, this is the spot. This is the spot. It's either going to go or it's going to reject here at that 13. Either way, sick trade. And that's why we de-risk, right? So like, doesn't even matter what happens here. We just de-risk as we go. And worst case, we just stop out on our runners. No big deal. But now it's breaking that 13, so it needs to not close above the 13. It needs to not close above the 13 or we get out. Because you can see here, it just never closed, right? Look at this. All the tries never closed. So if it closes here, that tells me that the trend is slowly changing, right? And we should be bouncing, because you just got to read what's happened in the history of this thing. Like, has it ever closed above the 13? No. Okay, so if it starts closing above the 13, that means it's probably going to reverse. But if it closes below the 13 now on this retest in 25 seconds, then we know it's likely to continue down. But so far, it's looking like it wants to go to the 48, and I'm just not going to be sticking around for that. I'm going to get out pretty soon here because we're almost at break even. And I'm not donating anything back. Let's see. New candle. We closed above, and this should probably break the highs here. Likely. There we go. Broke the highs. About to get out. Waiting. Let's see. That'd be cool if this failed, though. Like, I mean, if we close somewhere around here, then you know it's going to go down to previous day high. But I mean, again, like, this is the first time we've closed above the 13 EMA, so that just tells me that it's likely going to bounce from here. That's just being able to read what's happening, the price action of this thing. So I'll probably get out pretty quick here. We're stalling. Let's see a nice flush, just for fun. Let's see a nice flush. $25 seconds left on this candle. Let's see if we close below. Oh, that's nice. Okay. That's nice. I like that. Are we going to hit this previous day high zone? That would be hilarious, man. That's a big return on our money. Like, what a sick trade that is. Just a beautiful setup. Textbook setup. Okay, so we closed below. Let's see if it can flow for us here. Anywhere around here, I'll get out if it does. If it does flow for us. Anywhere around here, I'm out. But again, this was like a little signal, you know? A little signal to tell me, like, okay, alert's up. We finally closed above the 13. So this could easily just go to the 48 now, in my opinion. But let's see, man. That'd be sick if it was going right down to previous day high. That'd be so cool. What a cool trade that would be for the day. Zero headaches, zero drawdown, perfect entry, and just like a really good read on the market. Really good read. All right, above these highs, I'm out. Goes above these highs, I'm out. That was the read. This little thing was the signal right here. That now it's like less likely. You know, if you were to, if I was late to this and I try to catch it here, but I see this, I'm instantly not as confident. Because if you're reviewing the whole chart of the day, this is going to be our first close above. I'm like, I don't like it as much now. I don't like it as much now that we closed above. That's not what I like. That shows me that things are just might be shifting, right? So just got to look at little things like that when you're looking at the chart. Just try to find little clues. That's like a clue, you know? Come on, one more push down, and then we're out for the day. And that'd be a really, really good day. If we can get one more push down, we actually hit our goal of almost 8R on our money. Doesn't get better than that, man. Like, it does not get better than that, you know? Just like such a sick risk to reward. Appreciate that, Randy. That, yeah, this this calm looking trading has taken a lot of time. Yeah, I love this EMA system. I don't know if you got the same EMA system as me, the 13, 48, and 200, but man, like on the 2-minute, it just paints the picture for you on the chart. It's just so beautiful. Such a nice, beautiful EMA system to learn, you know? I made a video about it yesterday, just like what the EMA system is and like how to read it, but I'm going to make more because like when I learned the 13, the 48, and the 200 and how they coincide with the chart and what you want to see them do in order to get long or short and or reversal, you know, like, man, this EMA system is so powerful. It just helps you read the market so much better. But yeah, man, I appreciate you you following along. I've been going live every day for like 3.5 weeks now, so things have been going good. How long have you been trading for, Randy? I'm at like the almost 3-year mark. Almost. I started trading. I'll be 3 years in August. 3 years in August, and I'm finally at the profitable stage. It took me about 2.5 years to get consistent, to not fumble these trades, not tilt out, you know, have giant losing red days. Took me a while, man. Took me a while. What about you? Like, where are you at in your journey? I don't know if you're still on, bro, but if you are, yeah, you can write in the comments. I'm watching. So let's see what happens, man. Like this is sort of rejecting here. It almost took me out. It just missed me by a penny. So if this starts flowing downwards, that'll be pretty crazy. That we can hit almost 8R on our money here. Let's see. All right, this likely takes me out. Like, I don't see this not taking me out. Again, because of this little signal here, this little clue. This was the clue for me. So yo, bankroll traders, you good, bro? Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm feeling pretty good today. Today's been a really calm, chill day. Nice setup. Appreciate you logging on, man. This is cool to see. You know, I just started this live stream like 3.5 weeks ago, and been at it every day. So it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been holding me accountable. It's been holding me accountable, and I don't really do stupid shit when I'm on this trade or when I'm on this stream. So yeah, it's been fun, and trading's really picked up a lot since I started going live. to be honest. Like, just be getting a lot better. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. This is likely taking me out of my runners, but I got an automatic stop here. What's good, Legacy Football? What's good? Appreciate you joining on, bro. All right,
Stop field.
there we go. Not the biggest day, but all good. Like, we started this account at 50K. We're almost at 53. Been a really solid last 10 days. It's been 10 days. We're almost at 3K. Just a little recap of what we did here. Like, such a sick trade. We pretty much hit it till like right here. We hit 5R on our money. So all we did today was we recognized the weakest indice of the day, which was IWM. Clearly the weakest. The cleanest was, again, IWM. It followed the trend of the 13 EMA all day. We had the EMA crossover as soon as we started reversing. So again, started focusing in on shorts. And once we got below the 200 and market open, again, we just kept following the 13. So what we did was 15, 20 minutes after open, always wait at least 15, 20 minutes. We waited for that, again, like that first retest of the 13, because all we did was read that the 13 was holding the whole time. So that's going to be my first target in order to initiate a short. So first 13 tapped. I got literally in like around here. Oh, I guess even higher, like around here. Like as soon as we tapped and started rejecting, I started getting in. I knew my risk would be that 13, which was nothing, man. Like $1 to make $5.55 basically. And we just started scaling out as we hit new lows. I wanted to hit previous day high, sort of where the magnet is, but it's all good. That was a sick trade. So one and done. I'll probably call it here unless something, starts trending or starts getting really strong or weak. But if not, I'll probably just end it here. I'm usually a one and done type of trader. And yeah, I appreciate you guys being on, man. That's dope to see, like people coming on here and writing comments and shit. And like, I appreciate the kind words, guys. Thank you. I'll be on in the morning again, as usual. So hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace and